Hello guys, I hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm gonna talk about how you can make a CV fast and easily. As you can see in here, I have chose this website called TwoLink.co. It's a free resume builder and it makes impressive CVs. Here we're gonna make my CV together so I can give you an idea about how to use the website and how to make a good CV in this website. So first things first is we're gonna go to this template icon. Here you have a variety of templates and a variety of designs. So you can choose anyone that suits you and anyone that works well with you. So here for me, I chose this one called Tenzo, and it's the one that's shown in here. It has already some informations in here, but we're gonna modify it together that suits my experiences and my CV. Next, we have here these icons that says skills, education, experience, links, languages, and location. You can turn off anyone in these options if you don't want them to show on your CV. For example, in here, I would like to turn off the location one. So as I did turn it off, it disappeared from my CV. Then we're gonna press the button of create a resume, and then all the informations that were in the example disappeared, so you can be left with space that you can see while writing infos about yourself. And we can start by the general icon, which have the details about yourself generally, like first name, last name, the bio about yourself, etc. First thing is first name. I'm gonna write my first name, and it's gonna be automatically in here, which is a good thing. So you're not gonna waste more time about looking for the exact place or good places to write information about yourself. Then you can go with the last name. I'm gonna write my last name then. And next thing is primary job title. Here I'm gonna go with assistant. Uh, I'm gonna go with executive assistant in here. Next we have here a bio. In here we have up to 512 characters to write about our own selves, and you can make it as briefly as you want or as detailed as you want. Here I'm gonna write some sentences to make my CV look better, and my recruiter would have a impressive idea about me. So bringing forth motivated. Mm, here I have written bringing forth a motivated attitude and a variety of powerful skill. You can add as much as you want. You can add, for example, for how many years you've been, or like how much time you've been working in that primary job title that you have wrote. As an example, I would say worked for 5 years as an executive assistant. Yeah, maybe later you can write or like talk more about how dedicated are you to this job, or how motivated you are in this kind of job, for example, here as an executive assistant. Or you can write more informations about you, for example, how many languages do you speak. For my case, I can say I would say quadrilingual, maybe hardworking and ready to join my next team. So the recruiter would be really motivated to talk to you later, and why not when you're really motivated to work in the next job. Next, we have email area. We can go right with my email and phone number. For example, I would make my phone number as an example, or you can write as much like your phone number. Next, here we have the location. If you want it to be shown, you can just like easily turn it on, and it would be shown uh, like automatically on your CV right in here. Which for me, I prefer always to have it turned off. Next, we have the work experience, which is important in here. So you can add as much as you want just by clicking in this plus button, and you would have direct automatically area where you can write infos about the company name, job title, and everything. We're gonna go with the first experience uh, here. So executive assistant. Again, company name. I would write say yes company. Country here, I would make Turkey as a company, and the city is not necessary. But if you feel it's necessary, you can make it like you can make it. It's already your choice. Here, I'm gonna make the city to be more specific. The start, then you have the start and the end date, which you can choose. Uh, Here, I'm gonna go with the start date, which is March 2022, with also the date here and the end date, which is on February 2023, and it would appear directly in your CV. Since we're on February 2023, so you don't need to make them both dates. You can easily make the start date and press this button of I currently work here. And on the CV here, it's going to be from the start date and to present, which is better and easier for like to read the CV. Then we have the description, which you can write up to 250 characters. You can write briefly or with more explanations about how was your experience and what did you make, or like how did you work in this kind of job. Here, I can write an easy or like a briefly. I can write. So as I said here, you would have the chance to talk briefly or with more explanations about your experience in that job title or on that experience. Here, I would say worked as a friendly clerk, maybe re-owned for fast and excellent service. That's as an example. And you can write as much as you can since you have the availability for up to 250 characters, which I think is more than enough. Next, for the second work experience, and here, which is good, the good thing is that you can write as much as you can depending on your job experiences. Um, we're gonna make again as an executive assistant. Okay, so here executive assistant. We can make as Bureau Veritas. The country, we're gonna go with Turkey again. And remember to fill this form depending on your experiences and everything. The city as in Istanbul, it's the same as the first one. Then the dates again. We can make the dates. So starting from October 2021 till March 2022. And to make it easier, you don't need to scroll all the way down or like all the way to the months as I did before. You can just press the month button and choose directly. And also make it here as for the year. The description again, if you want to write more things about this job title or like to make more explanations about this job title, here I'm gonna go with as an example, which is achieve the high rate of client satisfaction and retention. So it's written in here, and again, you can add as much as you can of for like the work experiences just by pressing this button in here. Next, we have the education. By pressing the plus button, you're gonna have majors, and so where you can write more details about it. Here we're gonna go first with the institution or the university, the name of where you studied. Um I'm gonna look for the Istanbul University where I have studied, majoring as in management. After making the major, then you will have to choose the degree. Here I'm gonna choose bachelor's, and you have the possibility to make like from the high school to the doctorate. So depends on your informations. Then the city, if you would like to add it, here I'm gonna go with Istanbul again, and then you would have the start date and the end date. Here I'm gonna go with December 2019, which is gonna be the start date, and then you choose the day, then the end date, which is gonna be which is gonna be on December 2023, and it's gonna be on the same day. If you still study in the university or the institution that you have specified, you can easily make the I currently study here again, and it's going to be from the start date to present, as I showed you for the employment history. Then here you have the description. If you would like to talk about your experiences, or like how was your university years and how it was done. For example, here I can write graduated with honors and yeah, completed a full time degree and graduated with honors as an example. So after writing the description that suits your experiences, you can go to languages. Here you can just press the plus button in here and add the languages that you speak. For example, here I would go for English. My level personally, it would be intermediate. So if your level is like as a native speaker, professional or beginner, you can just state it on your CV. If you want to add more languages, you can press the plus button in here. And with the same procedure, you just choose the language. For example, here, French. And then choose the level. I am a native speaker, so depends on you, and then you choose the level that suits you. I would go and add all the languages so you can have a better idea. Then I would go with another um language and adding the level. And again, with my last language in here, and it would be as the level that I told you. Next, these parts are additional as in here as written in here, but I think it's better to cite them on your CV. So for the skills, here you just choose. You don't need to write all over. You just choose from the skills that in here. You can make accuracy and okay, analysis, and as an example, this is a good skill to have and to be cited on your CV. Attention to details. This is a very like a wanted skill on the job area, and you can add as much as you want in here. Then next, and the last thing is links. Here, it's not personally, it's not something I would add until my recruiter would ask for it, but we're gonna make this together so you would have a better idea. I would go with the first website, which is gonna be LinkedIn. And I may write, for example, here my name. For example, here it would be my name as if it's on the website. Or you can make linkedin.com in this area slash your name, or like the name that you're signed in, or your website. If you have other websites, you can also make them in here and attach them so your recruiter have more ways to reach you or to know more like information about you. That was all for the CV, and this is how it looks like as the final result. For me, this is a perfect CV that I can apply for more jobs with it, and I hope you like it. And thank you.